So I saw this request flash up and I was like, yes, let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And we are back with Wings and Paul McCartney, obviously. I don't know how to really title this because the video is titled one thing and then there's an album called Band on the Run, which was by Wings, or by Paul McCartney and Wings. I guess that's how it's titled. It was released by Apple November 1973. It was McCartney's fifth album after leaving the Beatles. Band on the Run was a single as well. I guess that's the song of the album's name. We're watching actually a live performance of it. So it's just Paul McCartney and Wings. I don't know when it is or where it is. It's not listed in the video or anything like that. I don't know anything about it. So let's do it, right? Y'all are not subscribed, please help brother out. Click that icon right below my face. And if you want a video just like this, like our patron Scott is getting, thank you very much, patron Scott. Then yeah, there's a Patreon in the description if you want one, and a PayPal. Let's go. All right, Band on the Run, Paul McCartney live. 3, 2, 1, go.
Inside these four walls, sent inside forever.
I'm guessing this is early 80s, late 70s. Actually, he looks pretty young. Is that Linda? I've never seen them in action, so my apologies. I love his face, bro. So pleased with himself. Sorry, I thought someone was like at the door. My bad.
Well, the undertaker drew a heavy sigh, seeing no one else had come, and the bell was ringing in the village square, but the rabbits on the run, and on the run, and on the run.
See, I know who that is. I know who that is. Damn it. It's Denny. Is that Denny Lane? Yeah.
Falling as the desert world began to settle down. The town is searching almost everywhere, but when I walk around me, no,
This footage is amazing.
counting jobs, yeah, the grove, search for in the mall. Oh, the man on the run, man on the run,
What a good lick.
man on the run, yeah, 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 man on the
That was great. I see why that's such a popular song. So I can't find anything other than Paul and Linda and Denny for this album. So like I said, I don't know when this was or when it was, you know what I'm saying, or where it was. I just know what it was, and I loved it. I thought that was great. I liked how the sound effects kind of were incorporated into it. I'm guessing that was Linda doing that. It said that all the songs were written by Paul and Denny. So I think Denny was the one with the double neck guitar, and then the other guy, see, like, I don't know who the other guy was then, or it could be reverse. I don't know. I've never really seen them live before. I've heard their live stuff. I've done a live audio, you know, but I've never actually seen them, I think, in person. I could be wrong though. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of stuff, but I don't think I have. But it's cool. Like I said, it's so cool to see them in action and doing their thing. Paul is just like, I use this term for a lot of different people, but it really, really counts towards Paul McCartney, and that's Energizer Bunny. I mean, he just lifts up his band. He lifts up the crowd. I mean, he just gets everybody so engaged and so involved with the music, and I think that's so awesome. This kind of felt like different song ideas kind of like thrown into one. I didn't really get like a clear through line other than like the Band on the Run chorus, you know, but like the musical ideas, like the first part was like almost like electronic sounding. It was a guitar, I think, and like maybe effects from Linda, but it was very different than what it sounded like in the middle and then sounded like in the end. So it kind of flip-flopped in a way, but like not in a bad way. It was actually kind of cool to hear like almost like a couple different song ideas in one. Because I just like Paul as a songwriter. He really is one of the I really hate having to eat my words. I said one day that in one video that he was an underrated songwriter. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was wrong on that one. I will give you all that. I meant like more in like the Beatles sense, you know, because George, John, not Ringo. I love Ringo as a drummer, but I don't know about it as a songwriter. I think he does do some good stuff though. Like there was some stuff that we have done from the Beatles that Ringo wrote, which is actually pretty good, but that was more of a joke. I feel like Paul and the Beatles, just, you know, that's what I meant by that. I didn't mean like all encompassing, you know, underratedness, but he really is a talented man, and it just shows right here just how much love he has for what he does. And I mean, I'd be happy too if I was knighted, you know, by the Queen and all that money and I was Paul McCartney. I'd be happy too. But I think Paul has always been like that. Even when he and the, you know, the lads are starting off, he probably was still, you know, just got that boyish charm, you know. Like I said, this looked like it was mid-70s. I thought it was early 80s, but then he looked really young, too, at the same time. So I know time is, even for the rich, time is undefeated. So they can fight it off as long as they want, but it's coming, baby. Sorry. You know, I think he's just amazing, man. He really is. He's a talented songwriter in so many ways. And he's such a hell of a bassist, a hell of a vocalist. Like, he's just 3 for 3. Like, it's crazy how much talent is in one guy. And then his longevity, how much stuff he put out, how much stuff he didn't put out, you know, because sometimes it's what you don't say, you know. And I know everyone thought he was an asshole in the Beatles, you know, but I mean, I don't know. If I was Paul McCartney, I would be an asshole too. That's just the truth. I'm being honest. I'm a good dude because I am who I am. If I wasn't who I was, I'd probably be different. You know, I mean, no shit. But, you know, I think the best part of this is Paul McCartney, obviously. But that glance between him, I think, and Linda there in the middle, or kind of at the beginning, just them, he just started just like strumming towards her, and you know, he just has so much love. He just hands it out to the crowd, and hands it out to everybody in his band. You know, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know how I would feel if someone approached me on the streets with the camera in my face, blah blah blah. But I'm pretty sure Sir Paul McCartney would be a gentleman about it, right? I don't know if I would. So I was talking to someone about this the other day in the chat. I think, you know, if I was a celebrity, I don't think I'd be able to handle it, because I don't want, I mean, the idea of the whole celebrity of, like, you know, the paparazzi and journalists and, you know, people following you around and everything. I think that's slowly dying out anyway, with how everything is just all online now, basically. Like, physical in-person things are dying off, it feels like. The other right down the road from where I live, the whole flea market area, where they had a flea market every Saturday for the past 60 years, was just, you know, I guess they couldn't pay the rent on the land anymore, or just, like, you know, the lease. I don't know what it was, but they closed the flea market down, and now it's like a new shopping center, I think, getting built there, or like a gas station. Like, one by one, they are knocking down every piece of community that we have, and I think that's very scary. I think we should be alarmed by that. We should want to be in person with people. That's how the magic happens, guys. It's not on through a screen. This doesn't do shit. This is bad for you. I'm holding it right now. I kind of have to for this, but, you know, like, it figuratively, you know, we're holding on to these things like they're our lives, and it's not what it is. And I'm telling this to myself more than anything, you know, like, I kind of keep up with the channel, try to answer comments, you know, but I need to be more present in my life at the same time, which I am. Like, when I'm around the kids, I don't look at it. When we go out to the park, I don't look at it, but, you know, I have to do some looking at it because it's my job technically now. So, you know, some people get frustrated with me and, like, you know, what I try to do. And, like, let's just say that she's not a fan of it. It's funny. She flip-flops on it too. Sometimes she'll be a fan of it, and then some days she's not, but that's just women for you. I've learned that they're going to flip-flop. You know, so I don't know, man. I feel like if I could be Paul McCartney for a day, I would totally perform a show just like he performed here, man. Just full of exuberance, full of boyish charm, and it's great, man. And it's not even just that. Like, you know, like, the Beatles started off as, like, they tried to make like a heartthrob band, you know, what, the Beatlemania, all that stuff, but they turn out to be such great songwriters, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were so good, some of the stuff they wrote. Like, Dear Prudence, like, I know that's John, you know, John and Paul, I guess, technically. I don't know how they credited that song, technically. I know it's like a John song, but what a talented dude, man. And just to have, like, Denny Lane, too, with you, man, like, it's just great. I'm just kind of rambling on. I apologize. I don't know. I kind of like, it's so weird to say. I like being in certain videos. It's so weird. I don't know. Like, I like to talk more about certain things because I find them interesting. I like the comments that come out of it, you know, because I do get some stuff that I'm not the biggest fan of, and then some stuff that I don't like the most, you know, but I still put a smile on, you know, not like in that. Obviously, I'll tell you if I don't like it, not that kind of thing, but, like, you know, yeah. It's like I'm putting my boots on every day, go listen to some music. Oh yeah, pull him up by his bootstraps. I don't know, man. I just don't want I don't want this video to end. I should have just played the song twice at this point. I'm out of here, guys. If I had to pick something out of this, I would definitely say Paul McCartney was my favorite thing in this, and I guess you could have easily picked that a mile away. So, thanks for watching. Thank you again to our patron Scott for yet again a great pick. He's been on a hot streak lately. I'm not gonna lie. So I appreciate you, my friend. I really do. Thanks for watching. Patreon, right there. Hey, run. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. If you join any of the tiers, get access to all of our block videos, full album reactions, to the Beatles, Blind Faith, and then a couple other bands. But yeah, all the Beatles albums that I've done are on there. I've done 3 in full and then 2 like half ones basically. Abbey Road, Sgt. Pepper, and Revolver are the 3 that I've done in full. Then half of White Album and half of Please Please Me. It's worth it. And if you want to pick a song just like this, like I said, join the $15 tier up, or you can send a PayPal or a Cash App, which is in the description. Or you can leave a tip if you just want to help your boy out. Definitely could use it, because YouTube is not my friend right now, let's say. I don't know why they're mad at me. YouTube, what did I do? Can you tell me? Don't be passive aggressive. Come on. Just tell me. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's just summertime, so everyone just doesn't watch the videos. They're out. It's not that they don't watch the videos. They just watch them later. I'm used to, like, everybody kind of, like, watching them, I guess, at first, because they had nothing else better to do, you know? But I know, like, I see everyone's comments come in throughout the day, you know? So, like, I know that it's just not all happening at, like, in the first day, I guess. But there is something going on with the algorithm, though. It's kind of messed up right now. I don't know if it's just me, because I've got 2 strikes right now, and they struck me for freaking ZZ Top from like 4 months ago. Like, come on. I know that's not YouTube, but like that, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Like that video has literally been up for 4 months, 5 months, and it's so stupid. I'm out of here. Why am I still talking? Good